Hi there, Elsie here from Ten of Cups Tarot. Thank you for coming back to my channel. So, if you have been here before, thank you for coming back, because you're the person who I keep coming back for. If you are brand new, I hope you will take a moment and hit that subscribe button. If you could please also hit the bell button, then I can find you when I have uploads instead of you having to find me. And yeah, welcome here. I think you're gonna like this group. They are a bunch of high vibing people, so I think you're really gonna love them. Okay, so I'm here to do a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Taurus. I am a Taurus sun, by the way, and so I am part of your bull gang, and you are part of mine if you are a Taurus. So I have got a new deck of cards, and you know, they are a little bit slippery, but I thought I'm gonna try them out here. They are called, what are they called? They are called the Universal Celtic Tarot. There we go. Universal Celtic Tarot. And I just saw them. I saw the art on them, which is pretty. So I thought I would get myself a new deck. Oh, okay. So I'm here doing Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Taurus. And it is for the first half of May. I'm going to do the first 5 cards that are going to be for the energy in the past, maybe about 5 to 6 weeks in the past. And then I'm going to do 5 more cards, which is your current energy. Then I'll put down 10 cards for the future. Okay, so here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Taurus. We need 5 cards, please. I think that's exactly what I got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. All right. Bottom of the deck. 7 of Swords. So you feel as though you could be in danger of someone that may have some deception. Someone who may be trying to either, I don't know, fool you, or I don't know that it's fooling, really. Let me think. No, it's not. No, oh, you know what it is? Spirit just said they won't tell you. But I see a heart. I see a big red heart. So they won't tell you that they love you, Taurus. So the deception is that they are not telling you their feelings. So someone is not telling you how they are feeling about you. And I think that they are in love with you, but they're not saying. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. That's the first card out. King of Swords is someone who speaks up. So perhaps in the past you went ahead and spoke up about something that caused you then to go into some sort of a balancing act. So this could be you spoke up to a leader, you spoke up to maybe someone who is in law enforcement, maybe you spoke up to someone, and that caused you to be balanced finally. So you tried to have a conversation with this King of Swords. I don't think that it went great, Taurus. I don't think that conversation was very long, and I don't think that it went great, but I do believe that you got balance from it, that you said, oh, okay, if that's the way it's going down, then we're good. And then that was it. So you ended up getting some balance from the conversation, however short and sweet it may have been, with the King of Swords. And we all know that the King of Swords has a lot of words, and the King of Swords really doesn't care if he hurts your feelings. And I wouldn't say because it's for any sinister reason, but it's just because the King of Swords is someone who's very honest, and he feels as though honesty is the best policy. And to be honest, I do too. I feel that way as well. All right, so you took your bad self, your Queen of Wands self here, and you took your fire energy, and you decided that you were going to go on your own way with the Fool. So I feel like you weren't expecting this person to say the things that they said and how they said them. So the Knight of Swords, I feel that may have surprised you just a little bit, that they were as honest and straightforward, because you thought that you two had some sort of a connection. whether it be friendship or love, but it caused you to just say, fine, I'm out then. See you later. See you, wouldn't want to be ya. And yeah, you took your beautiful self. You look good. You smell good. You are at the top of your game, Taurus. And you just said, fine, I'm out then. See you later. Take care of yourself. Okay, so let's go to current energy here, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And it is for the first half of May. First half of May, please. I need 5 cards for the current energy for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Too many. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, they're there. All right. What we got on the bottom here? There you are. There you are, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's you doing everything that you can do for whomever you can do it for. Full of charity, love, kindness. People grow in your presence. You teach people things. You are willing to look at everybody's, you're willing to help out your neighbors. You're willing to, you know, paint the house, get up on the ladder, and, you know, watch somebody else's kids, because that's what you do. You're very, you're the kind of person who's very giving and charitable, and sometimes to the detriment. Sometimes it can be to your detriment, and sometimes you'll get taken advantage of. But for the most part, it's kind of hard to fool an empath. So if you are an empath, then you know that you are the person who knows how to pull back when you should. Nonetheless, so we're looking at the current energy. We have 10 of Cups energy here. Look at this. In love, happy. And you know what? I don't necessarily think that you're in love with anyone, Taurus. I think that you're just loving life. You're at the top of your game. I see here with the Queen of Wands, you've reached out and taken what you want. You are someone who is very happy, loving yourself, and just, you know, being you. That's all. There's the 7 of Pentacles here, and this is probably why, because you have a lot of options. There's a lot of opportunity, and it's all 10 of Cups opportunity. And you have been working really hard at your business, at your place of work. You're working from home. You know, everything's sort of up in the air now, right? People are working from home, doing things that they never thought they would do from home. And I feel like you have a lot of opportunities now. With us going back slowly into society, I do believe that there's a lot of businesses now who are going to be asking for specialty people, who are going to be looking for people to work in their businesses, because a lot of people probably figured out that they didn't really need their place of work, that they could open a business and they could work from home and it could be lucrative. So I think there's going to be lots of opportunity coming forward. If you're the person who works in a corporation, it could be someone who, you could be someone who they choose because of your, you know, your fiery specialty. You're the person who gets everything that you need. But in the middle of all of this, you're still missing that person. Still missing the person, Taurus. You know, when things get dark at night, and as you look behind you here, the 5 of Cups energy is like, I really wish that could have worked out. I really wish it could have worked out with the King of Swords. Had he not just cut you off at the knees, it could have worked out with the King of Swords. I think you're in a little bit of lamentation here, lamenting a little bit, you know, a little bit sad, because I do see you, you know, looking behind you to what could have been, I guess, where you've come from. And then I see the 4 of Wands here, and it could very well be that the four of Wands here, as we know, is the minor arcana, marriage, relationship, firm foundational card, and then we have the Emperor here. So I have the feeling that you're looking to the past, because even though you're at the top of your game, 10 of Cups is right here in your face. You know, all this opportunity, and you swore off. You said you were done because the Emperor said, you know what, I just don't have time for this right now. I don't have time for you. And you're like, fine, I'm out then. I'll do my own thing. All it caused you to do was just be super amazing and awesome at what you do. So I feel like in the midst of all of this, though, I feel like you still miss your Emperor. So, or whoever your emperor, whoever that emperor energy is to you, I feel like you're missing that emperor anyway. Yeah, the emperor is coming up right under the fool. So I feel like you still want your new start with the emperor, but yeah, I guess it's up to the emperor, isn't it? It's up to that Aries. Yeah. And if you're not down with an Aries, that's cool. Then this is not your reading. Don't go away mad. But in this reading is speaking to someone who has a thing for the emperor and will always have a thing for the emperor, for the Aries. All right. Because I see that there's a lot of stuff that you're looking forward to here, Taurus. Life is going great. You're making money. You're doing well. Things are awesome. But then, you know, that little bit of sadness creeps in. And you're like, oh, I wish I had the Emperor to share it with. I wish I had my Aries to share it with. Okay, so now we're going to look at the future. What does the future hold for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Taurus, please? There's one. There's two. One and two. Two more cards, please. Two more cards for the future for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. There we go. Good. And there we go. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? We are looking at the Eight of Swords. So you might be kind of up in your head. You kind of might be thinking and overthinking. Are you manifesting the Emperor maybe? Even though, because the thing is this, thoughts become things, right? Taurus, thoughts become things. And you could be thinking about the Emperor, and in the midst of all of your happiness and things that are going lovely, this Emperor is still on your mind. So you're still trying to manifest the Emperor, this Aries here. Okay, going forward into the future, I am showing here the Knight of Wands. So somebody does want to bring passion into you, Taurus. And then I also see the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you're a little bit defensive with this energy, with someone bringing in passion to you. I feel like you're a little bit on edge. And although you are someone who, wow, did you guys see that card? She just looks like she's done. She looks like she is done. And yeah, she's trying to defend herself against these little greeblies. I don't know what they are. Little goblins. Yeah. So I think you have been feeling defensive about this passion here, about this person coming in on the white horse. It is the Knight of Wands. And so I feel like you're kind of sending out the vibe of, I'm out. Leave me alone. I don't really, I'm not interested, I think is the vibe that you're giving out right now. And you really don't want to make a choice. Like, you have the Two of Swords here. It's about making a choice, but I don't think you want to, because you think that this Aries, this Emperor, is in fact your soulmate. So, or someone from the past, or someone who is from your hometown, someone that you thought you had forgotten about. The Six of Cups is about, you know, childhood, things coming maybe from the past, from the childhood. This is water energy, as Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. I don't think that you're down for making a choice right now, Taurus. I think you're trying to keep it off your mind, but I don't necessarily think you're doing a good job, only because I see the Six of Cups cards. The Six of Cup card here is touching the Emperor card. So the Aries, I believe, is, yeah, it's like this, you guys. This is how it's coming up here. So I do believe that your new start is, you believe that the new start is going to be with an Aries, with someone who is an Emperor. Okay, let's look at. Sorry for that cough if you're wearing earbuds. So let's look at 4 more cards for the future, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the sign of Taurus. Please give us 3 more cards for the future. 3 more cards. There's one. And now that you guys have seen how I work the cards, you know that that I usually work the cards by waiting for them to fall out. I don't necessarily pull them out of the deck. I feel like Spirit is the one that's supposed to do that part of it. And then I just read what falls, right? Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we are looking at 9 of Swords. So, again, you kind of, you know, not really able to sleep at night, thinking about this person, thinking about your person or who you think the person is. Now, thing is this, I see the Wheel of Fortune here. So, things are about to get hairy. Things are about to move quick. Things are about to move in your favor. So, fortunate, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, right? Fortunate wheel. And so things are going to be, wow, Taurus, wow. Things are going to be coming your way like, holy man. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune that came out first. The next card that came out is the 6 of Wands. So you are going to have much success getting some clarity. So again, we go back to this Aries, I think. That this is coming up as the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So you're going to have success. Success in, yeah, I feel like people are welcoming you back. So this might have been someone that you knew. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, right? It's clarity about a situation that you may have been in with this Emperor. Okay, so 2 more cards for the future, please. 2 more cards, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Whoa, the sign of Taurus. We've got jumpers. We've got 1. One more card, please. Okay, not going to take them because they all came out face up. So 1 more card, please, for the future. 1 more card for the future, please. Oh, there she goes. All right. Look at that. So says the universe. We've got the Lovers and we have the Star. So it is your hopes, dreams. Oh, wow. Look at that picture. Look at that picture. So you can see that he is in love with her, but that she is feeling sad about that. So the reason that you probably are not with your Emperor right now is because your Emperor is with someone else. So it is your wishes, hopes, and dreams that you have this love that's intended for you. And it is intended for you because this is a major arcana card. This is something that is orchestrated by the universe because they know that your hopes and dreams is to be back with your Aries. That's a really beautiful picture. Really nice. Okay, last card, guys. Last card coming out for the future. Oh, and it's right there. 3 of Swords. A little bit of heartbreak. So sadness and heartbreak. I'll show you that again. I don't feel as though it is, yeah, the 3 of Swords here, I don't feel as though this is heavy duty heartbreak, oh my gosh, like fetal position crying kind of heartbreak. I think this is a bit of sadness, a speed bump, if you will, a bit of sadness because you really want this. You really want this, and you are, you know, waiting. You've been waiting for a while, and you're still waiting. So that's it, Taurus. That's all I have for you today. There will be some other videos coming up. I will be doing That's a Facts Jack, and I will just be updating you on everything that's been going on with me and what will be going on with the channel, and we'll get into it over there. I am going to start doing regular giveaways now. Because the last one was very successful, and we are going to get into doing a live once a month to be able to give away some readings. All right, I'm going to go. I hope that you enjoyed this, and if it resonates with you, please, if you could give me a thumbs up, it helps me being seen on the front page, and if you could also share with a friend, that would be great. And leave me a comment because I want to know who this is, who is so infatuated with the Emperor that they can't stop thinking about him? You're Aries, Taurus. Did you know that Taurus and Aries are actually a really good match? They really are. Because the Aries is the leader, and Taurus is very strong and backs up that leader. And yeah, they get along really well. So if this is you, then this is kind of a match made in heaven, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm gonna go. Gotta go.